Well,
Hard
hello.
times, and well deserved.
Hello there. Hard times, you say? Oh, come on. Much better. Okay. So happy to be here. Really. You know, I really do not have much time for indulgences of any kind as of late. So, yeah, I just decided to squeeze in an hour in Morrowind and yeah, let's enjoy every single minute, shall we? Okay. I think we are to, yeah. I need to retrieve the armor and ask around the garden quarter. So I guess we will need to go, you know, find some passers-by. Is that the correct word? Yeah. Today is a very gloomy day in what is it? In the place where I live. It is not, you know, raining as such.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
As it should be, because, you know, it's April and we are having the most dry spring. Nothing is growing. Like, ooh, okay. So you know nothing about the thieves, and you, good lady?
Go ahead.
Adelia, yeah. Oops. Oh, come on. Navy armor, that's the one. Okay, so let's persuade the good lady a little tiny bit. That should do. I think I saw a few shady looking people heading away from the docks some time ago. Maybe they're the thieves you're looking for. They went to the sewers over in the marina somewhere. The sewers! Oh my goodness. No, wait, marina. Yeah. So we need to go like there somehow. There is something I like in this frame. Not really sure what. Yeah. Sometimes you just do not know what you like, but you like it very much. And yeah, you cannot quite pinpoint it in the very moment. And I'm not only talking about the frames. You know, I actually did have some indulgence last week. We had a little bit of a sort of a celebration for some reason. No need to dive into that, but we went to a pen shop, and not just any pen shop, vintage pen shop, and we brought home 3. Oh my goodness, they were not dreadfully expensive. Because I believe in this pitiful country of mine. People, you know, it's not sort of universally acclaimed that vintage pieces of any kind are actually worth anything. So vintage pens cost way less than new pens. And I know I own. Where is the sewers entrance. I was pretty sure there was something here. So, yeah, I do own a few pens and, well, a few. Actually, few. Very, very few. Just like 5. And most of them I don't even use because they're so useless with steel nibs. And, you know, I don't want to say that steel nibs are useless, but they're not. There it is. All right. I do own one particular pen with a steel nib, which I use almost every day, and I love it to pieces. And this is Kaweco, a modern German pen, and it's not the one that is, you know, the most popular sports model. It is actually Kaweco Special. Or Spezial, probably, since it is a German pen. And it has got the design that is a little bit like a lantern. Yeah, let's have one. So much for the element of surprise. Okay. Never worry. I've got so much sneak skill that they won't see me they won't see me approaching, even with all the lanterns lit around me. Wow. Wow. Actually, it looks like someone is having some kind of a, you know, a food stash in here. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about Kaweco, yeah, and Kaweco is, my Kaweco is looking very much like, oh no, Morning Glory flower and Aquilegia pulp root. Those are my favorite things. So, olives, yes. Okay. Iron pot. Okay. So it resembles a little bit this vintage technical drawing stuff. It's called rapidograph in Polish, and I have no blooming idea how it might be called in English. Sorry. Probably something similar because Polish people are not so, you know, inventive to think of a brand new name for something. They would just, you know, snatch the name and make it, you know, sound Polish. So rapidograph might sound Polish, but it's definitely from Latin, graph, yeah, from graphic stuff. And ooh. No, I don't want short sword. I want long sword. I am a little tiny bit concerned. I think they're hostile, aren't they? Yeah. Nice. What is that? Spider silk. All right. A gloomy place. Oops. Sorry. Come on. I was, yeah, my tablet fell down. Dead, buddy. All right. Oh. Colovian fur cuirass. I don't think that's the one. But we will... No, for obviously this cuirass had got a stuffing in it. Yeah, a very sad place. Victims of arachne. Alright, so yeah, this rapidograph pen of mine is really beautiful, and it's metal, actually. Aluminium. What is aluminium called in English? I have no idea. I guess my lamp is off. Is it? Yeah, probably. We've got loads of books to read. So, what was I talking about? The pens, yeah. So, my Kaveco has got a steel nib, and I still do love it very much. However, it does not give you that exquisite feel that a gold nib would give you. So, yeah. Anyway. So, I got 2 pens. Both of them USI made, which is actually not what I was looking for. I was looking for European pens. But, you know, that is a funny thing. If I was... What a frame. Yeah. If I make a thumbnail out of that, no one will even click on the on the episode, and I don't really mind. Anyway, so had I been looking at the pens in online shop, like, you know, a web page, I would not even look at them, because one of them is gold. And if you know anything about me, you know I hate golden things. I own nothing gold. And actually my first pen, I hated and I never used, because it was not golden. It had a golden nib, and it was bad enough for me not to use it. What a stupid girl. There is someone there. So, and it was a pelican. And at the moment, this pelican is one of my favorite. Well, it's hard to talk about favorite pens if you've got only 5. But still, it's one of my top 3. So, yeah. Okay. Let's talk to them.
No one can match me.
Okay. I wanted to talk. But if you don't want to talk...
Ow! Oh! Ow!
Stupid! Ah!
The Sargonian is... Yeah, he is like poking my buttocks. right, so 12 tones. What do you have on you? Nothing really. Locked chest. So, yeah. So I would never even consider a golden pen. But the guy who... Here. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this key was for the chest, and I don't really need Talon's heritage wine. Who would have thought to find something like that in here? Okay. So, yeah. Navy officer stuff. And I'm, oh, great. Just great. Just great. All right. But I think we are good. You know what? Let's take a look around. What is that? Just a pile of hay. Okay. So let's take all that. We're over encumbered, obviously. But we can just go home. No, not this home. This home. Yeah. So the shop owner, he just I had to change the music, you know. So the shop owner, he just gave the pen to me before I had a chance even to say no, I hate gold pens. No way. He just gave it to me and said, try it out. Just try it out. And I did. And I did. And oh my goodness. This is a gold nib, 14 karat, which is not obviously too much. I mean, you can have silo pen, modern, 21 karat, which is, you know, like, I have never had such a pen in my hand in my life. But this pen, and it's Wall Company, I guess. That's the name. It's pre-war, like 27. I mean, the year of production, yeah, like 27 or something. My goodness. And, you know, I took this pen. I wrote, it is a flax pen. So I started, you know, making some florals and stuff. And I thought, my God, like, my God, I have never had such an exquisite nib in my hand all my life. And it was a pen that, you know, you thought, you have this thought, oh, let me just, I will maybe, you know, put a little bit of pressure on it. And before you thought, your hand didn't respond as yet because it was subconscious still. Because you were only thinking about, you know, putting a little bit of pressure. But the pen sort of knew your intention, like immediately. It was such a marvelous experience. And then I looked at the pen and I thought, no way, it's gold. No, I'm not that kind of person. I do not own gold things. Like, no, you know, gold watches, gold anything. I don't even wear jewelry, actually. And like the only gold thing is like, you know, what do you call that? Not an engagement ring. Oh my God, I do not know the name in English. the ring that you get when you're married. And even that is white gold, so that it is not that shiny and yellow. And this pen is very shiny and yellow, and I thought, no, no blimmin' way. I don't want that. It's not my pen. I do not own gold things. And then I was like, oh, I have nothing to put in here. Okay, never mind. I was just, I was trying all different pens, and I was trying them out, but I was keeping to come back to this golden pen, and yeah, and I just had to have it because of the exquisite feel it gave me when I was... Wait, are those light armors? Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, so I think I'm done with... Oh no, this is long blade and this is long blade, and it's unskilled family sword, the one that I actually didn't want to keep, but the guy would not take it from me. So those are short blades and oh, all sort of things. Okay, so let's give it... Yeah, all right. Okay, you know what? Oops. I don't think I'm in the mood to read right now. Actually, I'm in the mood to talk about pens. So I will just let we've got all those books to read. Oh my goodness. One day we'll just do nothing but reading, But not today. I need to sell those doubled and, three of something. 100 trim vision of Callistis. I guess I can put away those flash grid license and company notes. Yeah, but do I have... Yeah, that's a place for that sort of thing. All right, I guess I'm done then. Oh, some bottles. I need to put some bottles away as well. Right. So... And the funny thing is, this pen was cheaper than my brand new resin falcon. And resin falcons are much cheaper than metal falcons. And I have no idea how much that is in euros, but it's below... It's below 1,000 in Polish currency, and and one Polish zloty is like 30p or something. I mean, €1 is 3 or 4 zloty. Yeah, so I guess I paid less than €300. I don't know, and I don't. Sorry, I don't care. I just don't care, because the fact is that Polish currency is like rubbish. Yeah, you can have like almost nothing for an equivalent of euros. So yeah. Anyway, what I was wanting to tell you is I just love my new pen so much. And it was not the only one. I also had another one. And the other one was a little bit cheaper, still quite expensive for me, but I just hope I will never
Good to meet you.
make a mistake and press ARM-CV intervention. So I love my new pen so much.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
I think I've been using it like every day since then. All right. Navy armor. Have you recovered all of it yet? I need the boots, greaves, and cuirass. Yes, take them. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to be more careful with this in future. Oh, yeah, definitely. But of course, you didn't do all this out of the kindness of your heart. Who does? Come on, who does? No one ever does anything if they're not hoping to gain something, right? If not money, then some kind of gratitude. Yeah. Or at least the nice feeling. The nice feeling is a kind of a prize as well, yes? So, yeah. I hereby pledge my support to Marshall Talvor's petition, and I will be sure to put my influence to use soon. I wish you both luck dealing with those pirates, and hopefully this will all be settled whenever we meet again. All right, then. Okay, so I guess I need to go back to Velina and tell her that we are done. But how to reach her? She's here. We need to...
Yes?
Who could take me to Charach? I don't think you could take me to Charach.
Do you want something from me?
Oh, yes, you could.
I'm listening.
No, you don't. Well, you probably could take me to the port quarter, but why? Why would you? I like walking in the rain. All right. So, yeah, that was the first pen. The Wahl pen. W-A-H-L. And the other one. And this was the pen, like, everything was like, no good. Like, everything. The color. It was magenta. And oh my goodness, if you know anything about me and my picture editing style and all that sort of thing, you know that I hate magenta. And actually, the very first thing I do in my editing, when I edit a photo, I always correct the white balance. This is like the first step. And the first thing to correct inside the white balance is get rid of the excess of magenta, because I'd rather have an excess of green than an excess of magenta. For some reason, I don't know why. Maybe with a portrait. Yeah, human portraiture, it's not like that very much. But where can I get to Charach? Oh, come on.
Glory and honor.
I need to get to Charach and I cannot find the ship. So, the pen is magenta. So, the first thing when I took it in my hand was no blimmin' way. It's magenta. There's
You've
no
got the better of me. So go ahead.
travel.
Taking a trip?
Carthwaston! No. No, we cannot go to Carthwaston as of yet. No. All right, so let's go to the other one over there. So, and I would really love to go to Carthwaston, but I don't want to go there just yet because Skyrim Home of the Nords is, I suppose, due some updates soon. I hope. So, I have never been there, so I can still update the map.
Serve the Emperor and the Emperor's
Yeah. This is the Somerset, I guess. And the is the Valenwood. Yeah. Carnivals. But I needed to get to Charach, so I need some more.
What brings you here, friend?
Jihad. Sounds like jihad. Makes me nervous. So.
All right. I'm listening.
Who can take me to Charach? Come on. Do I need to sail, like swim there, like? On a canoe or something?
What's your story?
This is, this is a nuisance. So yeah, magenta pen. This is the first thing. The second thing is the nib was blaming wide. It was so wide, and I need like a proper scratchy pen. Like, my Falcon is EF, which means extra fine, which is like, no? Come on. Why on earth no one is going to Charach? Gee. I don't think you are going to Charach either, because you are the Navy ships.
Serve the Emperor and the
Yeah. Luaki? Oh, the itinerant priest. Okay, I'm not yet going to look for him. Come on, how can I get to Charach? This is bonkers. I can get to Carthwaston. I cannot get to Charach. This is madness. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Let's start again. It needs to be one of those ships. I'm pretty sure. Those two, they're useless.
Yes, Dunmer?
Okay, but maybe if I take
I'm not busy
a
now. What do you need?
boat
What can I do for you?
to... How about Little Arinthia?
I'm listening.
No, this guy will take me to another Anvil quarter, right? This is bonkers.
Yes, Dunmer? What do you want?
This is bonkers. This needs to be one of those ships. Bonkers, really. Anyway. So, it
Let's get this over with quickly.
So it was really wide, and I really need to have an extra fine nib. And it was M, I guess. And the third thing is, it had a really bulky, I don't know the English name. What is the thing that you, like, sort of close your pen with? You know, it's not a sort of a proper part of the pen, but it's something you cover your nib with. So it was really, really bulky. And I didn't like it. But again, the pen shop owner, like, you know, just gave it to me and said, just try it on. And oh my God, it was like sliding on a wind.
What brings you here?
I am starting to get annoyed. How on earth can I not find a proper ship to get to Charach? Come on.
Waiting.
This is bonkers. All right, so what I can actually do, I just lost like quarter of an hour to find the proper ship. This is like, bonkers. Anyway, so it needs to be somewhere here. No, don't. Oh, don't. Oh, shoot. All right. So this was my last save. At least I've got my things sorted. Okay. So. Ah. What a bad day. No, it's not. It's not a bad day. It's actually a very good day if you can spend any time in Morrowind. Anyway, I mean in Anvil. So I will not even bother this time to look for the ship. I just go straight to. Yeah, we don't need to read all that. Okay. Got
Greetings, Dungeon. How may I help you?
now recall. Yes, thank you. Now let's go straight to Major's Guild. Yeah. Why would you go by boat if you can just, you know... Where am I? Okay. If you can just, like... appear somewhere. All right. The guild guide is upstairs, I think. Hi. Please take me to Charach. You're the only respectable means of transport around here. Okay. I still don't need to find the sea drake, don't I? So, yeah, magenta bulky pen with a white nib.
In the front lines on the war against crime.
So it's like, no, no, no.
Mama's little baby likes scum.
And then I just had to take it. Oh, the balefire rack. You convinced him to lobby the Navy on our behalf. Very good work. Even if they don't listen to him, this ought to show everyone that I, and the kingdom, fully intend to do something about this plague of piracy. Take this as your payment, and let me show you a thing or two about how to negotiate with people. You ought to find it useful. If you intend to serve Anvil much further, well, I am not a good merchant, and I will never be. Okay. You did well getting his backing on the matter. Yeah. Balefire rack. The company wasn't happy to hear their ship's fate, but I'm glad they at least know that we are able to investigate these things. Okay. Duties. Nessa Kanina recently approached me with a request for aid. She wants to prove that her husband, Bernd, is innocent, so he can be released from jail. Oh, I told you, you stupid woman, he was innocent. Nessa has claimed that this whole affair is a misunderstanding or even a deliberate act of framing. She said that Bernd isn't a smuggler and only resisted arrest because he was scared of going to jail. I'm not sure if I really believe her, but I'd at least like you to look into this and see if there's any evidence for her claims. I'd recommend tracking down Jafan in Anvil and questioning him again, maybe in a louder voice, maybe intimidating him a bit, to see if he left anything out before. I'm not sure where in Anvil you'd find him exactly, but consider asking around the port quarter. Smugglers are still sailors, and the port is where most sailors in Anvil end up. Yeah, all right. So let's do that. And maybe, let's mark here then. And I've got a sneaky plan of discovering the ship. I will discover the proper ship by... Oh. Yeah, we need to save often, if we do not want to, keep reloading. And actually, I was a little bit concerned when I was loading Morrowind because I had a Windows update, and Alec wrote to me a few days ago that his Morrowind is crashing again. So first thing, I feel so sorry for you, Alec. It is just like it would be a nightmare to me. You see, I do not play much. I do not play often because I do not have time. But if I couldn't, it would be like a nightmare. So, yeah.
Yes, Dunmer? It would be a pleasure to do business with you.
Marina, okay. Really? And you can take me?
Good day, Outlander. Are you interested in something?
I looked at her before. I looked at her and I thought, oh, this little, Miss Marple sort of person is just like chilling here. She does not look like a sailor. Oh, what a stupid woman am I. All right. Let's ask about Jafan. I haven't heard of anyone. Okay. But there are some,
Go ahead.
shoppers here, so they will probably know something. They always do. No. And you?
Seen any elves?
No, not here, no. In Morrowind, yes. Here, no.
Come, Outlander. Let us do
No, no,
business.
I wanted to persuade you. No, he doesn't know anything anywhere as well. And you?
Time to talk? I've a few minutes.
Starius Rax, I bet you know everything about Jeff. No. Anyway. Come on. 95. Oh, 100. How nice. Destination. Okay. There's another one here.
Anything I can do for you?
And you, cool Sora, I don't really think... No, she doesn't know anything about him as well. All right, so... This particular pen, the magenta pen, is Ever Sharp Skyline. Do check it out. It looks like, I don't know, a bullet crossed with a spaceship. It's from the mid-40s. I think it's 45 or 46.
You seem like very good.
And it has got such an exquisite nib. It's only not that forgiving in regards to the paper. So you really do not want to write with it on any sort of, copy paper. You need like Rhodia or, I don't know, Midori, that sort of thing. You don't really, you can't write with it on anything because it's really white. So bad quality paper, just like, and especially...
I'm not
this
busy now.
about?
What do you need?
Am I interrupting something? Jola? No, she doesn't know anything either. Oh, gosh. I don't think you know anything.
How can I help you?
Of course you don't. Let's go to the
Serve the Emperor.
where all the big ships are. You know, the Valenwood and the Somerset and all the fancy stuff. You are a shady person, aren't you? Really? Really? All right. And you only want to take me to Carthwarston, which is great, but not now. And you? Can anyone of you tell me anything? No. They just... You just take me to...
You want something. Well, what is it?
You just want to take me to Carthwarston, which is honorable, but not now. Not today.
You have great understanding. Welcome.
That ship over there? Yeah. So, the guy who designed that pen, his name was Henry Dreyfus. And he was a renowned designer. He designed like Hoover, which is actually hoovering above the ground.
How may we help?
I will help you, but not now, not today. I want to find Jafan.
What is this about?
You know something? I knew it. It must have been a Bosmer. I can't say I've heard of him, but someone new to the city with not a lot of money to his name might end up in one of the seedier taverns. Try looking around here in the Port Quarter or Little Arentia. There is no seedier tavern than Silas Fluke. I know something about that.
Much to discuss.
Now, where is Silas Fluke? Anvil is such a huge place. My goodness. I'm still having trouble finding my way around. Here it is. Here we are. Let's go. Pay respects to the boss. There he is.
Well, friend, what brings you here?
Okay. Save often. Okay, now. Okay, fine. I'll tell you the truth about the smugglers. Look, I agreed to get caught with a few goods and end up in jail, right? And when some shiny new adventurer came down to question me, I'd be only happy to help out with her investigation. Why? Bernd did it. He's got a good vantage point. He's got information. The whole thing is nice and clean. But all that was so that you wouldn't pay attention to Kiro Gavus. He's the real lookout, the farmhand who works for the Coninas. Now, are you happy? Bernd is innocent. Yes, he is. Look, I told you what you wanted to know. Do you need anything else, or can you just go now? Now that I've really betrayed the smugglers, I'd probably want to leave Anvil as well. Maybe we'll meet again somewhere else, but I hope not. You've caused enough trouble for me. All right. Recall. And some hot chocolate. So he really was innocent the whole time, and Jafan was lying about all of it. He must have let himself be captured so that he could feed false information to us. Well, I feel that Bernd is owed an apology then, but I'm sure he'd appreciate the more concrete gesture of freeing him from jail. Go to the guardhouse, have him released, and come back to me afterwards so that we can discuss how to deal with Kiro Gavus. And good work getting the truth out of Jafan. Yeah. Very good work indeed. So, he also designed, Dreyfus, he designed a train. And I don't really know how it's called, like the first sort of chapter of...
In the front lines on the war against crime.
Where's our good friend? There you are. So, Marshall Turvo says, I'm free. Thank you for your help getting me released, but I would much rather have not been arrested in the first place. I'm glad to be able to just go back home to Nessa and my farm now, though. All right.
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
Okay. So I guess he can manage... Oh. I need to speak with you urgently. Kiro Gavus, he ran away so that you and Marshall Turvo could investigate him. And he burned down our house before he left. I have no idea where he ran to, but you should report this back to the Marshal immediately. And you have no idea how immediately I can report that, since I have a mark next to her. What? The Kanina farmhouse was burnt down and Kira disappeared. This is outrageous. Take this as a reward. So you just, like, you know, you just spoiled it all. And now take this as a reward. Oh my goodness. Ah, but speak with me again as soon as you can to assist with your next duties. This crime cannot go unpunished. And I have been too lenient with these smugglers for too long. Yes, you have, good lady. 5 arrows of unexpected diplomacy. What? What on earth is that? Calm humanoid. This is something. Oh, I do have a single longbow for some reason. We need to track down Kira Gravus, don't you say? And bring him to justice as soon as possible. All right. Go to his hut by the ruins of the Kanina farmhouse, if you weren't already aware, and look through his belongings to see if they can provide any clues of where he might have fled to. Once you determine this location, return to me immediately. Yeah. So I guess the farmhouse is somewhere like there behind the chapel, I think. I really love this wall. Look at the light. There's no rain and there is light. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how about this frame? This is a little bit too wide for my liking, but I mean, all of that is wide. I'm so happy we do have some sunshine, and we also do have some golden hour because it's 6 p.m. So it's perfectly the, you know, sunset time. We could have some epic sunset shots. Yeah. This is not that epic, but still. What is that? A well. Some well. Yeah. How about... Oh no, we need to fly. To get that I was looking into, like, you know. Yeah. You see what I'm after. Yeah. Uh-huh. Don't you stop flying before we are done framing. Oh, yes. So ouch. All right. It was good. It was good. It might have been a frame for a thumbnail. I don't know. I don't know yet. Anyway. What a beautiful... what's wrong with my sword? Now, there is one particular spot next to the fort.
I'm listening.
It's not the spot I was thinking about. But it is also great. Look. Oh, yes. Very, very nice. Okay. But I was thinking about some other frame. Look at the fog. I want to get this rock out of the frame. No, this there. This is perfect. And this is also perfect. All right. So the night is upon us, so we can go and find the Bernd Canina's farmhouse. And I was pretty sure that that was one of the houses over there, but no. So... Yep. A little bit further to the northwest. Okay, let's go there. So the guy Dreyfus, I mean, he designed a Hoover dust cleaner. You know, the dust cleaner that does not have wheels, but it like sort of there is something beautiful in here. But it like sort of levitates on a moth. Why am I clicking E? I have not been playing anything else. Oh, look at those. I'm trying to get pyramid, but I cannot. The lens is too wide. Nothing. Cure common disease could be handy. Orders. Orders for Kira. Bad news. It's time to come back to Vormusel. From what you've told us, it seems like the gods are either on to you already or will be very soon. And while I'm sure you prefer being out in the fresh air and sunshine, you won't get either if you're locked up in Charach's jail. You've done good work so far, but we all knew it had to end someday. So pack up everything you need, burn that farmhouse to the ground, and run home as fast as you can. We'll be waiting. Iron. Iron. All right. What is that? Flint and steel. All right. Greece love the righteous. Righteous. Yeah. Now. Iron rye. Palalos vineyard wine. No, I don't want that. Cloth sack. But of course. A cracker. Why not? Sea urchin meat. Why not? Yeah. On Sturk. Let's have it. I think I do have it, but yeah, he won't be needing that any longer. Amphora. Yeah. All right. So let's recall. So he ran away to a hideout at Vormusel. I suppose that's good for our purposes then, since trying to negotiate with the smugglers only ended up with an innocent man in jail and a house burnt to the ground. This next task for you is rather simple. Go to Vormusel and kill everyone there. What a great order. Make sure that Kira and his iron person both end up dead. Okay, what can you tell me about that? It's a large elite ruin on the north side of the island. You can't miss it. I know the place, yeah. Of course, the smugglers are probably hidden in the deeper parts of it, which might be harder to access. So you might also want to know about the other route in. There's a passageway in my family crypt just outside town that leads to the caves under the ruin itself. Here, you can take the key. You'd also need levitation magic to get through it, but it would allow you to sneak past most of the upper defenses. I'm not sure if I really want to sneak past anything, but I definitely want to, find a secret route. All right. All right, Jafan. Okay. So, just to save time, your family crypt. Let's find the crypt, and we will end for today because I've got loads to do. And I only wanted to sneak in an hour, right? So that's what I did. Now, where's the crypt? I need to find the crypt. Here. Shrine of Saint Andrea. Yeah, sure, why not? Barrister's tongue. No. Pitchcraft. That's the least important thing. No one has been here for some time. Hmm? Telvo Crypt. I know. I can... Yeah. I do not know much about Hellenic culture, but if I didn't know better, I would think it is just some Greek portico. And another one? What are they doing? Are they like preparing the corpse or something? Probably. Coffin. Unaccessible. Inaccessible, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're preparing the body. Hmm. Kinnereth. Yeah, I guess Kinnereth is like, you know, the patron of Sturk. All right. I just want to find the entrance. No. Now, give me your ectoplasm. No ectoplasm. Looks like another ghost. You see that? Let's take the scroll. All right. I guess we are getting closer. Okay. Legendary city Sankatpur. Sankatpur. Yes, this is useful. All right. There is the ectoplasm. Nice. A skull. Some gold. Very cheap wine. Now, I think... No. No, I cannot get through. Now the ghosts, and two of them even. Alright. I only want the ectoplasm. Alright. A Sturg version of Kinnereth, I suppose. Ectoplasm is not that easy to find. So I'm really chuffed. I do have like 3 potions. Nice. Some more ingredients. And an amulet. Ooh. Flower amulet, fortifies strength. Of course, let's take. All right. Passage. Nice shot. I think I hear another ghost somewhere. Yeah. All right. Actually, I think I need those. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. My dog is barking, so there is something happening. Someone must be walking past. How dare them? How dare them break our peace and walk on a public road? Yeah, that's the thinking of my dog. It's not a public road, it's his road. Yeah, and he feels like, you know, he's like a guardian. Yeah, she said we will need some levitation. So let's use it. All right. I think we are actually in the right spot. Yeah. This battle music is a little bit unsettling, and I know full well there's no one like... Yeah. Senek. Przestań, dzióbku. No, he wouldn't listen to me. He's too absorbed by something going on the street. All right. And yeah, so do check out Henry Dreyfus' train. One of them was called Mercury, and the other I'm not really sure. But yeah, the one of them looks exactly like my pen. Now, what do we do here? Either this way or the other. Yeah, and the other train looks exactly like the head of an alien. You know which alien I
should probably wash up before heading home.
Should I shoot them from afar or try to talk to them?
You'll be dead soon.
Ah, come on. Knob pipe. Nice greaves. Nordic trollbone. Right. Those lookout, I guess we are on the right track. And of course we are, since... Yeah. Airlit ruins. Actually, it's the first time I'm in Airlit ruins in Morrowind. I mean, you know what I mean. What is it? Why can't I land an arrow? Come on. Lagging. Damage health potion. Would be really handy if we only could use that sort of thing. Steel dagger of slow poison. No. You know, actually, I think I do need a hand in here. Ooh, no, I don't want to sleep here. What is that? Square eyelid coin. Yes. Pillows? No. ABC for barbarians. What a great Cyrodiilic brandy. Amulet of health, of course. Wow. Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and much moon sugar. Of course we would have some moon sugar. And skooma, because obviously they're smugglers after all. Alright. Nothing here. Money is always welcome. Amulet of Illumination. Very cheap one. I don't think I should actually like... Raw silk. Yeah, that's very nice. But the bolts, no. They are heavy and not that... Vulcan stone. Oh, yes. I missed the Aelid stuff so much. Gold Aelid coin. And Aelid plate. Let's see. That? Oh. That is good. All right. I guess this is where we start. Stop and start the next time. All right. Oh my goodness, I had such a good time. Thank you, and yeah. See you soon. Ta-ra!